Hey everyone, welcome back to Be Bold, Be You, and this is Nikita Boopathi. So, for this week's topic, we are going to be talking about how good enough does not exist and how to overcome the idea of not being good enough and replacing it with a growth mindset. So, let's get right into it. So, for this week, I came up with this topic because I've been reflecting a lot and I wanted to share something personal with all of you. So lately I've been going through a lot of changes in my life as I grow older and I face bigger responsibilities. It's been overwhelming at times and it's caused me to feel both mental and physical changes, and new challenges have been coming up every day that I never really expected, and I'm trying to navigate them as efficiently as possible, and it hasn't always been easy. But if I'm being completely honest, it's led me to question whether I'm good enough. Am I good enough? So, I've caught myself comparing my growth to others, pushing myself unnecessarily hard just to seem as good as someone else. And thoughts like these, they're natural and it's part of being human, but what really matters is how we react to them. That's what shapes who we really are, right? So, I decided it's time to address this head on. I had to remind myself of my actual goals, and take a step back and give myself the care I've been needing. Most importantly, I had to remind myself that I'm growing and that's what counts, right? There's no such thing as good enough. It's just me against me in this journey of progress. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And I feel like this is really important to know why good enough does not exist. You see, life is all about growing and evolving and becoming better every single day. If you focus on that rather than some idea of being good enough, you'll see real success in every part of your life. Growth takes time, and setbacks are just part of the process. You have to keep going because progress is everything. Let's use skincare as an example, right? Because we all love a good skincare journey. When you first start using retinol, your skin mostly purges, and I've heard people even say that it peels and it gets really bad. So it gets worse before it gets better. But if you give up during the purge and say, oh, this is how I'm going to be forever, you're missing the point. Growth looks messy sometimes, but that's where the magic happens. You have to keep pushing forward. Growth isn't always pretty, but trust me, if you keep going, the results will come. You just have to stick with it. Consistency matters. So here's how I keep myself grounded in this mindset. I use a lot of different methods, and instead of focusing on moments where I feel stuck or not enough, I use different methods to overcome it, and I'm going to list down some of these methods for you. The growth journal reflection. I think I've already spoke about the importance of journaling to all of you before, and I'm going to speak more about how growth journal reflections can really help you. Every night I jot down something I struggled with during the day and how I handled it. So this will help me see through during even the tough times and see that I'm still growing. And over time, it helps me see how resilient I really am. So it really helps me see through the growth, what I dealt with, how I dealt with it, and understand different aspects of the challenges that I faced. So growth journaling can really help you in this aspect. There's also another really important thing that you need to do, and that is limiting comparison. We often fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, whether it's in terms of success, appearance, or skills. But here's the thing, your journey is not their journey. Their journey is not your journey. So set boundaries on social media. Take breaks when needed and remind yourself that everyone's growth is unique. Your growth is completely different from someone else's growth. They're in a whole different timeline and you're on a whole different timeline with a different set of circumstances and different situations, different resources. Everything's different. So your growth is completely unique. So there's no need for comparison, right? Limit comparison. Practice affirmations. So when you catch yourself in that negative mindset, Flip the script. Use affirmations like I am growing every day, I'm always improving, and say these aloud. So it may seem a little strange first, but they can work wonders over time. And it does not matter what is strange and what is weird. It does not matter as long as it's helping you grow. Do whatever that helps you grow as long as it's not affecting someone else, right? So rewire your mindset to have a growth mindset, and it does not matter how you do it as long as it's helping you and not affecting anyone else, okay? Celebrate small wins. Focus on progress, not perfection. You don't have to wait for some big achievement to celebrate your growth. Did you manage to get through a really tough day? Celebrate that. Did you learn something new today? That's a win. Acknowledge these moments because they are proof that you're moving forward, and that's all that matters, right? Surround yourself with positivity. The people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on how you view yourself. Make sure you're spending time with the right people who lift you up, encourage your growth, and remind you of your worth when you forget it. Alright? That's really important. It's the small, consistent steps forward that lead to growth. Surround yourself with good vibes and celebrate your journey. Remember, good enough does not exist. It's just you growing every single day. If you let yourself think that setbacks define you, you're going to feel stuck. But if you embrace them as part of your journey, as part of your growth, well, that's when you truly start to succeed. Don't let the purge phase stop you, whether it's skincare or life. Growth is always worth it, no matter how tough it gets, alright? Don't focus on perfection. Focus on the little ways you're growing every day. Keep reflecting on that and you'll be unstoppable. That's our goal, being unstoppable and growing every single day, alright? So remember, there's no such thing as good enough. Good enough does not exist. There's just good, and you're already that. Keep growing, keep evolving, and never stop moving forward, because growth is the only thing that matters. Your growth is unique. Someone else's growth is unique. You are trying to get better every single day, grow every single day, and become the best version of yourself every single day. That's the only thing that matters, alright? Just remember that that's the only thing that matters. You're good and you're growing every single day. That's all. That's it, alright?